This is Jeff at tournamentbowl.com, and I'm going to show you how you can set up a standard association format tournament online at tournamentbowl.com. This will be a standard singles, doubles, and team tournament, and typically there's all events. I'm going to put that into a separate video, but it's real easy to do. So assuming you're already logged in, and you start with Create Tournament, and you put in your name, or the tournament name. So this will be Demonstration Association Tournament. You'll be the director. You can add directors later. And then wherever it is that you want this tournament to occur, and some kind of note for people to see. That way people don't enter our demonstration tournament. So here's where you can add directors if you have multiple association officials that are working in Tournament Bowl. And step 2 now, we're going to choose the events. So each of these events is going to be its thing that has its own standing. So for example, we'll have singles event, and maybe singles for short, and that's one, and maybe it's a $30 entry. We will let bowlers bowl online. This is how we want our standings to look. We want hometowns, home centers, things like that. Format normal, probably 3 games. You can leave this part blank. And probably not going to carry pins or have alibi. Okay, the handicap rules, depend on your association, we'll do 90% of 230. And if we leave this blank, then somebody might get negative handicap if they're over 230. If you want to put a 0% there, that'll be 0% negative handicap. Or you could put a minimum handicap of 0, so nobody has less than 0. And then down here is how you want your team handicap to be calculated. The most standard is just to add up everybody's individual handicaps, but that's not what everybody does. Sometimes you take the team handicap, calculate it together, and the truncating makes it different a little bit, depending on what setting that you use. And again, for the series, it can be based on the series average or your whole, or just adding up your game handicaps. So let's make the event. And then now we'll make another event, and this will be our doubles event. Doubles for short. 2 bowlers on a team. So for the team entry now, if it's $30 a bowler, we're probably going to charge these guys $60. We will let people enter online in 3 games. 90% of 230. Now, if you are going to make a team handicap based on the team average, then this would have to be 460. We'll stick with individual bowler averages for now. It's probably the most straightforward. Make that event, and now we have 1 more to go, and that's team. Now, I'll show you a little shortcut. If you hit this button right here, that closes the event, and it basically sets you up with another with it all ready to go with the same settings. So we just change the name, team. This would be, we have to change a few things, but everything else is exactly the same. Now those are ready to go, and we're ready to go to step 3. And that's where we set the squads. So let's make this happen on 17th. I don't even know what day of the week that is. And let's make the first squad be at 9 o'clock a.m. You always want to tell it, whether it's a.m. or p.m. Now, what events are happening during that squad? Now, it could be that you have everybody bowling everything kind of at the same time. You can bowl team first, or you can bowl doubles or singles or whatever. Let's say we're just starting with team. And then we would like, and then we put a note here, we would like to check in 30 minutes ahead, please. And the next and we'll make this next event be 10:30. And let's see, this will be, let's make it doubles. Now, I know a lot of tournaments run singles and doubles and think of those as one squad, but you usually bowl singles and then you bowl doubles, or you bowl doubles and then you bowl singles. You're going to want to think of those as separate squads on here. So just figure out what time that first event's going to be done and put in another squad for the next one. Oops, I forgot. And then we'll say singles follows right after doubles. Submit. And then you can put as many squads as you want here too. Sometimes they go on multiple weekends. let's see, probably this would be 12 o'clock p.m. and this would be singles. Be ready to bowl right after doubles. Whatever you want to type there. And then your users will be able to see this. So now your squads are ready to go, and the tournament is open right now and ready to be entered. Well, if we go to step 5, so let's do 4 first. You can upload documents, you can put your rules, bylaws, flyers, whatever it is that you want to always have access to, maybe your association's Facebook page or the event page or something like that. URLs go down here, I guess. And then how bowlers can enter, you can put mailing address right here. And now this tournament is open and ready to go. And you can see now on upcoming tournaments, we have Demonstration Association Tournament right there and ready for entries. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me at jeff@tournamentbowl.com, and I hope you're enjoying using this product.